So if you ordered the kit, you will have a template on part of the PDF that is supplied that has all of these measurements on. You'll be cutting your craft sticks, your 6-inch craft sticks, to these measurements. So go ahead and make a mark on each piece that aligns with the measurements that are on the template. I like to just go ahead and make the mark and line them up. Sometimes you can align them right to the paper if you know your printer is printing accurately to size. If not, I would be safe and use a ruler. There's a couple ways you can cut this. I'm using a snips here to cut right through it. If you don't have a good strong snips and you've got your side cutters, go ahead and use your side cutters, and I just crease it on one side, flip it over, and go ahead and crease it one more time. Get it aligned with your first crease, give it a squeeze, and then it should break pretty easily and straight. So if you're doing that, you can plow through all of these cuts pretty quick and easily just by creasing and then cutting apart each of the marks that you made from the measurements. So once you get all of those cut out, we'll be ready to start gluing. You can see the drawing above the part with all of the measurements shows a side view of the uprights, and we'll be gluing that together so that it matches that side view. This should be the last cut because the last two pieces are full pieces. Okay. So we're going to start out by taking the pieces whose measurements align with, I have the measurements shown at the top as well as on the bottom, so we're going to use the pieces whose measurements align. And if you get them, usually you can lay down a little bead of glue right on the edge and then set it on its side and match it up to the drawing, to the template. These pieces that are strengthening the right angles by putting a couple of pieces at these 45-degree angles, go ahead and put some glue on the edges of each of those and line them up. That'll help make those connections stronger. We're going to actually go back in and add some more glue to shore up those connections a little bit. This part is really just to get everything stuck together initially. It's pretty strong, but it could use a little more strength once it's done. So I have those pieces all in place. Now we're going to start with a top piece that is different from those. So we're going to make a 1/2-inch mark on each of those small 1-inch pieces. Sorry, I missed the camera here. I'm a little off camera, but go ahead and glue half of those on. You can see where the mark lines up to the outside of that full piece. Okay, so now that I have all the glue joints are dry, I can go in and actually add a little more glue to each of those hot glue joints, and that'll help really keep that structure a lot stronger. Well, let's move on to building the body.